Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187, yo. The Ravens got their first win of the season. They didn't earn it, though. It was gifted to them. Unlike the first 3 games of the season where we probably should have won them, this one we had no business winning. Gemma, lay down. Sorry about the puppy. But yeah, we had no business winning this game. Josh Scobee missing 2 kicks. Mike Tomlin being a straight up fucking vagina is what cost Pittsburgh this game. Pittsburgh lost this game. Ravens didn't win it. I'm willing to bet every cent that I have that if Tomlin lets Scobee kick that field goal in overtime, they win that game. The first one was 41 yards. He missed it like 6 feet to the left. Second one going the same direction. He missed like 2 feet to the left. So I'm willing to bet that third one he would have nailed. And it would have won him the game. But Tomlin was too scared to let him kick it. I was so pissed off watching that game all night last night. I wrote down a whole page of shit we did wrong to bitch about after we lost the game. But I don't know. Came away with a win. A win is a win is a win, I guess. But I don't know. A couple of the things I wrote down was Marlon Brown. Marlon Brown dropped 3 or 4 passes last night. I think everything that was thrown to him he dropped except for 2 passes. One of them was a 3rd and 9. He ran a 1-yard route and got tackled immediately. And I think another one was like second and I want to say like second and long, and he got a first down. But besides that, he didn't do shit. Justin Forsett finally had a good game because Mark Trestman actually called some running plays, and I was really pissed off when we came out. And I think it was like 2 straight series we came out and didn't even run the ball. We just started throwing out the gate. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And maybe that's why Forsett wasn't having much success the first 3 weeks, because Trestman wasn't giving him a chance to actually run the fucking ball. But I can't stand Mark Trestman, I don't even like looking at him on the sidelines. He's like in my boat with Matt Schaub. When I'm watching the game and I see them on the sidelines, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck are we doing? And that's another thing about this team. I was talking about it the other day after we lost to Cincinnati. We're used to having players in here that win and like winning. But now we're getting in free agency, instead of getting players from good teams, we're trying to save a little bit of money and get like the best players off the worst teams in the league. That's why we got like Eugene Monroe from Jacksonville, Darryl Smith from Jacksonville. Who else? I think we got one other person from Jacksonville, and it's like they're used to losing. We're getting players that are used to losing. They don't give a fuck about winning. They're just worried about collecting a paycheck, in my opinion. But I also wrote down John Harbaugh. Gemma, lay down. Also wrote down John Harbaugh is absolutely insane, and Steve Bisciotti really needs to think about John Harbaugh's future if what he says is true. Who was it? I think it was. Who was the commentators last night? It wasn't Phil Sims. It was the Mike Nance and somebody else. They said they were interviewing Harbaugh Wednesday, and Harbaugh said he is at peace because he knows we have a great team. We do not have a great team. We have no offensive threats whatsoever besides Steve Smith and Max Williams. Crockett Gilmore was AWOL again tonight. I do like Max Williams, though. I think he's going to be our new Dennis Pitta, because Pitta's done. But yeah, Harbaugh is at peace because he says we have a great team. Our team, we have no. Hopefully, getting Davis in the defensive backfield actually makes Jimmy Smith and Ladarius Webb pull their head out of their ass and know that their jobs aren't secure. Because Davis, I think, played better than both of them last night. Ladarius Webb had one good play all game, and that was it was an underthrown pass, but he played the way you're supposed to play. He cut under the route. And he would have had a pick if the ball was thrown correctly, but Vic spiked it into the ground about like 4 yards short of the guy. But, yeah, as far as the great team, our number 2 receiver before last night had 7 catches all year long. Last night he had 5 for like 70-some yards. And that was only because Steve Smith got knocked out of the game. And Steve Smith's post-game interview was absolutely hilarious. He said, I didn't know what to say to him. I didn't want to say I was going to assault him the next time I saw him. But we play him again, and he's on my lifetime hit list. That shit was fucking hilarious. Defense definitely needs to work on tackling. The one Le'Veon Bell touchdown run, he was dead to rights in the backfield, but instead of actually tackling him, we had 3 guys with their arms in the air like this wanting holding penalties. Yes, there was like 3 holding penalties on the play, but they didn't call them. The ref is more likely to call the hold if you're actually trying to get somewhere and the guy's preventing you from getting there. He's not going to call a hold when you're standing there with your arms in the air, not trying to do anything. Yeah, and the last 3 things I wrote down in like the 3rd and 4th quarter is Webb sucks, Webb sucks, Webb sucks. But yeah, I gotta go. The puppy's fucking throwing a fucking shit fit. But yeah, first win of the year. Didn't earn it. It was given to us, but hey, a win is a win is a win. So, alright, I'm out. Peace.